Okay, ready semua? Key. We
are 明けの夢をかき集め探し物を探しに行くのさポケットのコインそれと You wanna be my friend We are on the cruise We are We are We are
So for the past few weeks, starting from 8th of September until now, a lot of things has happened and a lot of activity has been conducted under PEC800. What is PEC800? PEC800 is a code name for the subject wellness management, referring to how one's physical and mental health should be managed correctly. So, under our long week of PEC800, accompanied and instructed by our beloved lecturer and also happened to be our coach, Miss Aida, has told us to construct a 10% per group. The reason is because each of the students have to go through conducting an instructed activity each week on Friday from week 1 until week 5, and also another week for the final project. Now, these are the checklists and the activity that me and my group had conducted. Let's get right into it. Let's talk about week 1. On the first week of conducting an activity, we as a group were asked to conduct an activity based on visualization. After many discussions, we decided to do a activity called mind therapy. We decided to perform audio therapy where the audience will experience 3D sound and scenery by utilizing our imagination that is soothing to the soul. But although we had planned well regarding the tentative that will be carried out on the day, we failed to achieve the desired result due to the lack of preparation. Though nevertheless, we received a very positive feedback from the audience in terms of the performance that we did. Overall, we were somewhat pleased with our first activity and we were looking forward towards upcoming weeks. Week 1 taught me the importance of not only our physical health but also our mental health, and how important it is that we should always conserve and preserve our mind and soul. Now on to the week 2 of PEC800, which is Plogging Day. It is a day where we spend searching for trash together and take out garbage around public places such as here around MSU College Ipoh. The main objective for this activity is for us students to collaborate together as a team. For every 2 groups, we were asked to clean a respective location and we were tasked to work together. In this activity, in my personal opinion, teamwork and communication is important and is also a crucial role through this activity. The event was concluded a success as we were able to reach our goal as intended. Even so, the time given wasn't enough for us to go to more locations for cleaning. In conclusion, this activity brings realization for the young adult like myself. Keep in mind in protecting the environment that people live in and as a community. On the third week of PEC800, we were tasked to conduct a physical activity at Kledang Sayong based on the theme cardiovascular. Cardio target the lower part of human body, so we had to do some discussion and research before conducting this activity. We list down the steps needed to execute the move flawlessly. The reason is to avoid sustaining any potential injury when we began guiding our participants. Each of us were given roles accordingly as to lead our participants. Fortunately for me, I wasn't able to attend this event due to illness, although I was glad to be able to help my co-mates in the preparation of conducting this event before the day of activity. On the week 4 of PEC800, we were tasked to do a video based on nutritional program. We were asked to talk about food, and its nutrition that is suitable for students on range from 19-year-old to 25 and above. Now on to the week 5 of PEC800, which is the final week, conducting a PEC event before the final project. On that week's topic, which is socializing indoor. In regard on that week's theme, I was able to produce a video discussing about a topic on how can one socialize while being indoor. The video is filled with actual data and studies taken from multiple sources, with a mix of my own personal experience in social activity. Points were made in showcasing the benefit of social interaction in terms of your spiritual well-being, while giving examples such as spending time with your family at home. The time taken to create discussion and idea was reasonably well spent. In addition, I was able to have a little chat as well as back and forth debate with my other team members about this topic before conducting the video itself. In the end, I feel accomplished as I was able to deliver my understanding towards conserving your spirit through social interaction activity. Now, after 5 weeks of conducting various of different activity, we finally moved on into the final project, which is we had to create one senam aerobic dance as the final grade of our PEC 800. Before creating steps for our dance, we had to choose one music, and we had collectively decided to use the 2022 World Cup song Dreamer by Jungkook. This is in regard to celebrating the World Cup of 2022 in Qatar. We had few weeks of planning and discussing about the steps. Then we had 3 days of practice and the rest of the week for individual practices. The video was 3 minutes long, and we had to include compulsory steps, which is 360 spin, squat, high five, and also high jump. After a few trial and error, we finally managed to produce a dance of our own. We were actually very proud of the achievement, and on the day of the event, we put full effort and we went all out into performing our dance proudly. As the leader in charge of the final project, I felt really happy and glad that everyone was able to contribute and participate into this dance. Overall, I think the final project was a success, and from week 1 until week 5, we were able to conduct the activity that had been tasked to each of us. PEC 800 or wellness management had taught me a lot, especially for our mental health and physical activity. Apart from that, I learned how to conduct an activity about relating to sports and physical and wellness management. Thank you for watching.